an extra Angela means that you get a little bit more sustainability to match the shields that will inevitably be really good for Falcons and terrible for Liquid to go up against if they can't match the sustain. So, they go for damage. They still go for the Lunox that we mentioned earlier. They don't want to match the sustain. They want damage.
You know, a lot of people were pretty much bashing the people who use Angela in the MPL because you give very skilled players a hero that only has a few buttons to press. But with the Lunox, they're going to go damage. They're going to try to break through the wall of Kyle.
Absurd amount of purifiers.
I was gonna say.
I'm pretty sure if Tlph wasn't on an Arlet, he might have also rocked like a purifier if he was like a CC or something.
It is a 4-man purify, you know?
Right? Yeah, because again, you can't put a purifier in your jungler. But that just shows you how important crowd control is to Team Liquid Philippines' MO is. You know, when they go into a match, they want to make sure that they don't just have damage. They have ways to dish out that damage efficiently. So
magic damage.
Even Renmar, I saw drool a little bit, was like, ooh, still the Lunox? Really? Yeah. Because that is such a specific choice to make. That's a decision that they made in tandem with their coaches, Coach RC and Coach Tic-Tac. Sanford here, going to the back line, throws out that shadow. Ruin, no one home, few less than half health as Carl just wails away at the turtle, securing it. JP still alive. Revitalize AOG on out. The brilliance in final slash by the Filipino cannon. Sanji falls, so does JP. Falcons clap back.
Oh, they clap back. They do give up that turtle, one in the hands of Tlph, but good pickups here. Grabbing a couple of kills to put him on the board for Team Falcons. A much better start. And I gotta say, a pulse was used. It's more like if we could get something, great. If not, that's fine. Flask of the Oasis now picked up here too for Ogwin in the second fight for this turtle. The second turtle of the game is going to be fought for. They're going to go and set things up. Sanford trying to be up that front again. He pops a throw over Ruin. Goes in. Oh.
Dashes on through, but answered by another final slash. Tlph secures a turtle. They're fighting back. Tlph goes down. There's a Zaman Force. Ohem pushing them back. Now goes Flap. And just like that, Liquid are in the driver's seat. 2 free kills plus a major objective.
They just dissipated that little minor lead, about 1K that Team Falcons had. They got themselves the second turtle. So Tlph will find an answer, and they're going to be looking to take a little bit more if they can here. So Tlph, we'll see if Team Falcons has an adjustment themselves. Again, they've got so many kind of ways to cover down with the crowd control, the purifies here. We'll see if they can actually take the last turtle of the game for them. Flap's going to be able to jump in, but it's Sanford leading that charge again. What can they do here? Traction pulse thrown out too. There we go.
AOG coming in. Daddy JP, all eyes on him. Zaman Force thrown out as well. 3 go just as quickly. Few is up next. Didn't even get the purifiers. Marco falls. Baby Cakes doing work. Ooh la la.
And that was a stampede if I've ever seen one. Tlph member here, and you almost, I think this is going to be Holy Crystal for Ohem. Ohem has been nearly untouched. I mean, he's 3-0-2. I don't know if he's even used the Purify much.
And that is a missed opportunity. Oh no, oh no, Liquid! Bear down on a few once more, force him back. Tlph just acting as the shield for Falcons as another throw of Rowan puts him down to half health. He's backing up, down goes Flap! Flap sacrificed himself so the rest of Falcons can back off.
Again, how many times can you do this? You know, how many times can you take the punishment if you're Flap? He's, you know, and you can't blame him. That's kind of his job. He's going to force himself into these situations where he's trying to get a final slash off to give them an advantage.
You know what the hard truth is? Even if this went extremely well for Flap, he's not the one Falcons want to succeed. They want to put money on Few. They want to put money on Marco. And that's not even happening.
It's crazy how different even this Alice is working for Tlph in the previous game, man. And it's Sanford's not doing anything fancy.
Are so mobile. Again, you have that Gleam, you have a Lancelot that can dash on through, you have an AOG, you have a Gatot Kacha that can go, what, from point to point, little corners of the map.
Yeah, and he's, like, look at him, JP will just post up, and he can get out that way, too. So, Lord's already secured, they might force a fight.
Throwing a Ruin, 540, and they're engaging. They do get that engagement underneath that orange Zaman Force. Not a good look for Liquid to overextend. Falcons back off.
They do. They're going to go ahead and disengage from that, but that was all to get this Lord.
Over to Sanji when he was expecting to turn on Tlph.
Yeah.
but I guess they were just buying time, because look, Falcons are forced to Ube to even respond to anything Liquid is throwing their way. They do eventually get to this Lord. JP with the AOG, fighting underneath this tier 3, not a good look, JP falls!
Oh, they're gonna be able to go. Now Sanji in trouble, takes a shot himself, but Carl, they just want that turret, that's all they're gonna be able to get.
2 for 1. Inhibitor falls in mid. Now Kyle, underneath Carl's blade, gets taken down to about half health as they dodge out through the taunt, catches Carl! The Phantom Execution out!
Oh, and that gave him enough space. Oheb was there to back him up with his Zaman Force, but it looks like that's all they'll get. That's why I'm saying Team Falcons, man.
Oheb is up, yes, 1,000 and change, but he hasn't even built his full arsenal yet. So that means he's going for the most expensive version of a gold lane mage.
Yeah, he might as well.
He's got a power spike incoming still.
He's still got it.
No. Oh, they dropped the Zaman Force underneath Kyle T. Traction falls thrown out. AOG from Daddy JP. And an Abrasive Wrap, not enough to keep Kyle alive. Look at the back line. Sanji finds few. And that'll be 2 for free. Liquid chasing down Daddy Ogwin. Who's your daddy? So far, JP is lording over all of Falcons as Sanji bites it. 2 for 1, the trade.
That was an interesting. I know Sanji went down. He was there to zone out Super Marco into the base. This might give an angle for Tlph to get another turret. I'm not sure if they can end it, though. They might push for it.
Uh-oh. Carl Easy underneath. Flap Easy doing his darndest to clear the wave. Divert attention away from Tlph. Ending the game. Oheb finds Super Marco. Zaman Force underneath the base. Flap Easy up next. And there's just the base left. Waves are crashing in as Liquid smell match point just mere inches away. The base gets cracked. The Cavalry march forth 2-0.
Another strong game for Tlph. Can't wait to hear what the panel has to say about this one. Let's go ahead and throw it over to them.